Hi, I'm Rosalind. I'm a musician and podcaster with Bad Behaviour podcast. I just moved from Melbourne, Australia to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. I've always wanted to live in Europe, and so I'm living my dream. I really wanted to document the process and how I'm feeling and do kind of some video diaries of my first year over here. I'm not sure how many videos I'm actually going to put online or anything. This first one's just for friends and family, but we'll see how I go. If I like it, I might make a few more, but probably not. So here's my journey so far. Today is the 25th of October, 2021. I have booked my flight for January 13th. I'm currently job hunting. I've done a couple of interviews. We'll see how that goes. It feels like it's really at the beginning. So I decided to go in August of this year. I have been wanting to go for about 10 years. So it just feels like now is the moment. And if I don't go now, I never will. Even though age is arbitrary, it feels like 27 is the right time. I've been rereading that book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, which I read before I got into my music stuff in 2018. And basically it's like you're always going to be afraid. No matter what big decision you're making, there's always going to be a reason to be afraid. That's life. Everyone deals with fear. So why would you allow fear to be the thing that stops you doing something that could change your life in a really good way? I don't like change, but I do like growth. And so it feels like in order to grow, I need to get out of my little horizon and experience living somewhere else for a while. But that's exciting. Everything is exciting and also terrifying, but mostly exciting. And I want to keep that feeling. I'm going to lean into that feeling. And it's crazy because we've been locked in our houses for 2 years. Melbourne had the longest lockdown in the world. And so of course any change was going to feel big. This is already a big change, but it's going to be amazing. Come in. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. This is my house in Melbourne that I'm leaving in just a few short weeks. I've got the key, so I need to open the door. But thanks for coming. This focused? I think it's gonna have to do. Okay. The date today is the 21st of December, so almost Christmas, which I can't believe. That crept up so quickly. It's now a month until I leave. In fact, it's less than a month than I leave because I'm leaving on January the 13th, which is not a Friday. There's so much uncertainty about how that's going to go, and I think also I'm starting to really mourn what I'll be leaving behind. I have some really incredible people on this side of the world that I'm going to miss quite dearly. So I got a job. It's a huge weight off my mind. I think it took up so much of my time, but now it means that I have a lot of other things that I need to take up my time. Yeah, so Christmas is coming up on Saturday, and it will be, a summer Christmas. It's already got so hot here. I hate it. I'm really looking forward to being cold again. I love winter in Melbourne. And someone said to me that winter in Melbourne is like Amsterdam in summer, and I'm really, really excited about that idea. I'm looking forward to meeting the person that I will be in a year. I'll be the girl who left. I'll be the girl who tried. There's no failing. 24 hours on a flight later, and I am in Amsterdam. So today is, what's the date today? So today is Sunday the 16th of January. It's funny, when I was getting on the plane, I kept telling people it feels like an elaborate joke I'm playing on everyone, like it's not really happening. And even on the plane, I was like, is this real? Am I really going? Is this really happening? And now here I am. So I guess it wasn't a joke. I really did do it. People keep apologizing for the weather. And it's funny because the last week that I was in Melbourne, every day was 30 degrees. And the last day was like 35 degrees Celsius. And so coming here yesterday, I think it was 5 degrees Celsius. It was gorgeous. It was so lovely. I walked around and the air was fresh, and I rugged up in the only jumper I own, which is this really ugly yellow one. I bought this one yesterday because I realized I definitely need new jumpers, and it's very oversized and cozy, which is what I really wanted. I'm really enjoying it. Obviously it's the honeymoon period, it's day 2, and I'll probably miss sun very soon and need to go to a sunbed or something. But right now, this is great. Making friends as an adult is really weird. So I'm going to have to do meetups and say yes to things and go places and just sort of jump in. I don't want to rule out anything. That's my goal. On one hand, I'm really looking forward to making friends here, and on the other hand, I'm really dreading it, and I'm hoping I can build a community for myself. I'll take some shots of like walking around the city today maybe. I'm not really a blogger, I don't really know what I'm doing, but it's such a beautiful city. So stunning that I just want to include some shots of it. Today is what's today? Wednesday the 19th of January. I arrived on Friday, so it's almost a week, not quite a week. And I'm still getting the lay of the land. I've been going for walks every day to try and figure out where everything is and how things work. I'm yet to buy a bike. I will buy a bike. I'm a little bit nervous about it. People seem to kamikaze their way down the streets, you know, and like just go for it, gung-ho, and I haven't ridden a bike for 6 years, so I think there's going to be a little bit of a learning curve for me in terms of how that all works, but we'll see. I've been meeting up with everyone that I possibly can, anyone who knows anyone who lives in Amsterdam. I'm like, will you introduce me? I do want to meet some local people as well as expats, and I think that's going to be one of the big things. I'm hoping that Tinder will help. I'm going to start dating, I'm going to start doing the apps. Hopefully I'll get an idea of what the queer scene is here and meet some people, and I guess it's just a good way to feel at home, feel like you're doing something and you're being, I don't know, you're putting yourself out there to have new experiences. I'm still learning how to edit videos, so I'm not sure if I'm going to keep going with this, but I'm going to keep taking video diaries. I really want to get to the end of the year and be able to watch through all of them in their entirety and just like see what was on my mind and what I was talking about and what my priorities were. And I think it's really easy to forget the things that you do and the progress that you make, especially when you're doing something so big that there's going to be lots and lots of things coming up throughout. So I'm really excited to do that, actually. I'm hoping it'll be good to look back and not too completely cringy. Though, if you're not cringing at stuff you've made, you haven't grown. So maybe that's fine. Maybe this video is fine. It's homemade with love.